If you're lacking confidence at the net because you take too big of a backswing, here is an easy fix. I want you, the next time you're at net, to work on your elbows out away from your body rather than letting your elbows be close to your body. You could think of it this way and practice it this way. If you're a coach, have your students do this. Put tennis balls in your armpits and then flare your elbows so that the balls fall out. Now notice I didn't scrunch my shoulders. I'm not asking you to scrunch your shoulders. It's simply elbows out. The reason is when somebody takes a racket or takes the racket too far back on a volley, their elbow is down and in close to the body. Well, if I just push my elbow out, notice what that does to my racket. It's the same thing on the backhand. If somebody turns and they're like this, or you see somebody with a two-handed volley and they're like this and their strings face the sky, if all I do is just push that elbow out away from my body, notice that changes the racket. Players who take too big of a backswing, the real mistake is that their elbows are in. Now, I know it's commonly taught by certified coaches, elbows in, but it's those coaches who teach elbow in or in front of the body who always deal with the racket that's wide open. I'm just gonna tell you, if you put your elbow out, now it's gonna actually fix the real problem. So the bigger the backswing, the more jammed the elbow tends to be. So when you're at the net, start with your elbows out and all of a sudden your swing will be small, compact, and you will gain the confidence you're looking for. All right, here's what it looks like. See, with my elbow out, my strings face forward. With my elbow in, now my racket, you see people, they take too big a backswing because their elbow's down, like they're a waiter with a tray, right? And their elbow's like this. Elbows out, and then your strings face forward, and you won't take too big a backswing. Elbows out. So now you can see my left elbow, since I'm right-handed, my left elbow is up and it stays up on the turn. If my elbow drops, then my racket face is open and that's when I take too big a swing. But if my elbow, my elbow's up, then it's gonna stay up and it keeps my racket very flat against the back of the ball. You can do it with two hands as well. If you're a two-handed volleyer, think Martina Hingis, Venus and Serena will do two-handed. Jimmy Connors had a two-handed backhand volley. It's the same thing, elbows out, and that gives you a square racket. And your swing is not too big. Now, if you're looking for people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, and if you want to find a coach who's close to you who can help you with your game, then use my link in the description and pinned in the first comment, playercourt.com/2minutetennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. One thing I want to clarify when it comes to the backhand volley. With this tip, I'm asking you to have your elbows out and your elbows flared in your ready position. Now, your elbow can stay in that position on the forehand volley. When you turn for a backhand volley, we don't want both elbows flared. Your front and your dominant arm should extend. That way the only thing you're hitting with is your shoulder. So the back elbow is up and bent to make sure the racket stays vertical and doesn't lay open and then your swing's too big. But the front arm extends. Back elbow's up, front arm extends. Whether you're hitting a two-handed volley, a one-handed volley, doesn't matter. That front arm should be extended. The next time you're out practicing, hitting with a friend, hitting on a ball machine or taking a lesson, maybe even in a match, when you're at the net, singles or doubles, get your elbows out away from your body and keep them out. Whether it's a high volley, low volley, medium volley, it doesn't matter. You use this tip, there's no doubt. You're gonna gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.